Hello, this is Marxist, and I will be doing a demo review of a Brazilian demo man who asked me to kindly review his demo. So he says he's new. You'll see some characters in here you may know if you follow the North American scene, such as Powa, who was playing. This was an out-of-league cup, which is how Powa was able to play. But without further ado, we'll watch this demo. So you want to go a little bit lower on your rollout there, on your first jump. You want to try and be as horizontal as possible so that you don't take fall damage. Also, your first sticky there, you really want it to go at their demo. So you kind of shot behind him. Now you're going to want to just try and get whatever you can. Because this map's kind of hard as demo. And you die. So yeah, other than your first sticky, I didn't see anything too unpleasant. And your first jump.
Time has been added.
Alright, so if their medic died, then you'll be okay. I didn't learn his name in that.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Trap doesn't get anybody. You're going to want to just trap any of this up, unless you're going to try and force in, which you really don't have the ability to do, because you don't have picks or anything, really. Okay, well, they're letting you kill them. And we got a scout headed to last, and you saved the day. You're gonna want to get the. I was gonna say if everything was calm, you're gonna want to get that ammo. In this situation, you wanted to just avoid being around your team's Uber, so that you wouldn't have to get flashed or have to have anyone hanging around you. So I would have just backed up into spawn there. Try and let your pocket hurt the people. Your med flashing you there probably wasn't needed. Yeah, this first jump's a little too high. Oh, that's a mistake as well. I show the rollouts in my greenery guide videos that are on this channel, and it seems like either I'm stuttering because of interp differences, or you're just having lag on these rollouts, so that's understandable if that's the case. So then you get drawn up really close, basically for no reason, and kill. You didn't really have the damage to push yourself up like that. The only time you really want to go aggressive as demo, obviously playing on the point is good, but you don't want to push into them like you did there unless you've given them a reason not to just kill you.
Alert. The control point is being captured. Time has been added.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah, you're running sniper here. The problem is your sniper is really close, and it's Powa, so he's pretty good. But you'd want to have somebody open the door for him, and that somebody should not be you. So the other scout should be peeking that door for him. And they're over there, and you bled Power, but you have a sentry gun, so I don't think they're gonna do anything. That soldier gets killed by lag. Oh, this demo's yours! Hit the pipes! Yeah, so that's a fail push for them. You should be able to push out pretty effectively. The problem here is your team is really, really slow to move up. Ideally there, you would have been able to just press to shutter door and lock them out and cap, but your team is just not there at all. So I don't know what that particular issue is. Oh, the stick, it still works. What I like to do here is ideally you'd have, instead of having your heavy hide like that, you would just have him sit on the pipe. That way nobody can jump. And it's pretty easy for him not to get sniped in that situation as well. That soldier dies to lag again. So you're going to want to just set a forward trap here. I wouldn't bother with sticks on the point so much. Now you didn't have time to get the trap down. Now you just want to sticky the point. Try and make it so that not too many people see you and put stickies on the point. Also, you should be reloading. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this scout. I think everyone has died. Yeah. Oh, no, no clutching. So ideally, not everyone would have died there. You need to do a better job as a team kiting in that situation, just getting away. But essentially, you did the right thing there. Now, this first jump's not very good. And you're gonna take fall damage too. The name of the game here is just not to take fall damage. This demo is kind of yours. And that soldier too. Now you want to back away from the scout. Yeah, there you go. So, the team might win. Oh, 2 pipes. I don't know whether their med died or not. Oh, they went ahead and popped. So this is better for you than it is for them, because you've got the point. So nothing to. Oh, and you get air stickied. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna cap second. So that's a good general rule. If you pop your Uber in that sort of situation and the other team already has the point, it's better for them than it is for you, unless you killed literally their whole team. So that was a good little general lesson to see there. This is a POV, so I can't tell a lot about what's going on. Yeah, just trap up the door. Oh, there's that demo over there. But you'll get this. There you go, that was a better jump. And that one wasn't so much, but it's okay. So they're going up top, they're all yours, the scout as well, that's good. You're beset by soldiers, but it really doesn't matter that you die there. Although I don't want to say the demo isn't important, on Granary, your damage potential after the first 5 seconds really sort of tapers off. So the later into that fight you die, the less and less it matters. Obviously, it's nice to have you for last and stuff like that, but that death there isn't bad.
Time has been added.
And they're throwing players away, so... And it sounds like you have Uber, so... Ought to be seeing a push. Or not. There's another player, you should go. It's gonna be too late if you push now. You've waited too long. Oh, and then your med flashes the whole time. That's just not worth it. They're quick fix, so you want to avoid that. Yeah, ideally there you would have just been reloading stickies and trapping that spawn door. This should be okay though. Shooting the med there is also not a very good plan. You should have shot the soldier, because the medic's not gonna... He already deployed as quick fix, he can't hurt you. And the quick fix doesn't heal you so quickly that you and the two scouts wouldn't have just quickly dispatched that soldier. But there's always a chance that your scouts could have been more than you thought. And maybe they died of one rocket. Oh, this could be bad. Oh. Yeah, that's why you don't want to take that fall damage. And if he was shooting his sticks at a better spot, you would be dead. Nah, it's Balin time, yeah. That fight was over. Oh, they'll still let themselves lose. Your combo sort of wraps around there. But yeah, so I'd say so far the major thing you need to work on is sort of the utilization of your stickies in some of these fights. And that's an experience thing of knowing when your damage potential is high and when it's low. And your rollouts. I'd also say this is just a general thing for classes that aren't scout, is you need to have a route planned. Oh no, you might die. Yeah. You need to have a route planned out for how you're going to get from each spawn to the point where your team is. And in that case, you were really slow getting from where you wanted to go, or from where you spawned to where you wanted to go. It's the same thing with soldier, you know, if your soldier's a little too slow, it's gonna hold your pushes up. This looks okay here, and I assume you're just gonna jump, yeah. There we go, a little better. Take the health pack. There you go, that was good enough. And that scout's who you want, yeah, there you go. So you've done basically all you need to do at this mid, it's time to just shoot all your stickies. There you go, that's perfect. You missed a bunch, or a bit, but that's exactly what you need to do. So you did that right. Instead of hesitating there, you should have just tried to go for the health pack. Because you were trapped in, there was no way for you to escape. Going in those lanes is kind of bad as demo, but you got pushed. So, I wasn't watching the kill feed very carefully. It may have been apparent that you should have gotten out, but you did really good damage there. You can't really ask for more than that from your demo at Granary. Alright, so you're gonna hold yard. You wanna, instead of going for spam damage here, you wanna set a trap to delay them. That soldier's gonna be dissuaded. You need to set a trap up. There you go. That's good enough. You did lose a guy, so you're probably not going to be out here for very much longer. Unless they're playing really slow on you. Well, you've got Uber, so it's okay. You had a buff there, and you saw them peeking, so that was... You could have got a little more aggressive there and not taken too huge of a risk. If they're smart, they'll wrap you. No, they're just gonna try and fight. That's a little silly.
Thank you, Doctor.
So you escape with your Uber. They're trapped in. Yeah, there you go.
Alert. Our control
Oh,
point.
there goes the back cap. So, ideally, they should have done that, like, right away. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. And they're pulling back, so you're good to go here. Yeah, shoot, shoot, shoot. There you go. Good enough. Your combo's a little slow to move in here. You let your scout die. If you guys had been quicker, you would have taken the pressure off of them and let them go. But because of your lower health, you guys were a little too nervous about things. Oh, the scout's a problem. Yeah, you guys need to just run. So they get their force that they were trying to go for. So that's not good. They'll be back. No, and you are boned now.
Time has been added.
Medic!
So unless they do something really wacky, they should have this pretty well in hand. There's nothing wrong with this bucket trap here, but they're going to be pushing really soon, so you don't have time to be this meticulous with it, really. Unless Power gets a great shot. I'd also suggest... Oh, they knocked it out. I'd also suggest just sticky trapping the pipes, because 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to jump at the pipe. So they pop really early. This is great. Oh, your heavy dropped down. Your heavy can't do that. If he'd have stayed on the pipe, these people would not be where they are right now. And they're dead.
Our last control point is being captured.
Yeah, if you'd have just left your heavy on the pipe there, they would have never progressed. And then their Uber would have run out. Heavy probably still would have died, even if he was tanked by the medic. But it seems like he dropped down and then got launched forward. There we go. That's good. And this is too high. Yeah. So now you're in danger of dying if this demo picks the right health pack, and he doesn't again. Those guys up there are yours. There's a soldier for you too. Yep, there you go. I wouldn't have worried about that scout. You probably could have got another shot off on that soldier and ruined his day before you went down. Oh, and maybe a pause? No, not a pause, just a lagged out player. So yeah, see, you're just a little slow to get to where you're going. You need to kind of plan these routes out a little bit better of how you're going to sticky jump around. You're by yourself, and the rule number 1 of demo is never go into a new area by yourself, because that's going to happen to you basically every time, because every scout and soldier on their team is less important than you are. So it doesn't matter if they trade for you. They should do it every time. And now your team's going to make the cardinal mistake of pushing without the demo. So in general, this it doesn't work. Yeah, now you've lost your meds, so unless you go super clutch here, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, ideally there you would have used your time that you had to reload stickies. Nah, and you're just dead. So yeah, they pushed without their Demoman. That usually never works. This medic's playing some shade. And your meds... Oh! Clutch kills from the med. I would just try and get to Shutter Door quickly. Because you guys are okay. You have a heavy, you still have your med. You've got a slight Uber advantage because you popped first. Oh, problems. You save your med though, so that's good. You see the trap he debts. Ideally what I'd like to see here is instead of using the heavy, just use you. Because all those people are standing on top of each other, and it'd be really easy for you to just push them out with 2 stickies. And you guys are... If you're gonna cycle around like that, you're wasting too much time, and you lose power. Now they're pushing in on you. Your guys that are up top should just go to last. You can hold this point long enough.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
The soldier's just taking all the sticky damage. Oh, you don't get it. So yeah, that... It seems like you guys are pretty disorganized on your last pushes. Like there's a bunch of different people saying to do different things, or everybody's used to doing a different thing. Or you just suddenly found that scout hiding somewhere and it delayed everything. Because you guys had Uber advantage that you could have moved off of, but you chose not to. I realize you were one down as well, but being spread out is a little worse.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So ideally you'll get a trap. Yeah, there you go.
Time has been added.
Ideally, what you would have done there, your trap wasn't bad, and yes, it's in a very common spot, but with you standing there, eagle-eyeing that soldier, there's no doubt in his mind that you've got a trap there. So, unless he's just an idiot, he'll check it. Ideally, you'll set the trap and leave, and then you'll have like a scout or something watch it. In that way, they won't see you staring at them, and then they'll think it's okay. And you might get more kills with your traps that way. You'd have to have a scout tell you to det, obviously, but it sometimes works better. Because if you're just there eagle-eyeing, unless they're really dumb, they know that there's a trap. And you did that thing where you kind of went into a contested area by yourself again. You don't really want to do that. I guess your combo was out front, so that's not really a problem. That was just unlucky. Uh-oh, power. Oh, couldn't do it.
Time has been added.
So you've got your Uber. Hopefully you'll force them. Now you need to get away. Nah, your med shouldn't have really flashed you. You should just get away. There you go. So that works. Your heavy gets way too close, and now they're going to push back in because the heavy doesn't scare them anymore. I wouldn't have used my pipes there. You should have just reloaded stickies. Oh, that. There you go. Stickies are the best weapon in the game. So ideally here, you're just gonna walk in and trap Z. Or anything. Trap anything. Oh, nope. So they're out there probably, yeah. And that's why you would want to go ahead and trap up Z as soon as you get in there, because if they're gonna push quick, that would be the way they went. They go around behind you, so that's a bit of a problem. But now they're one down, so hopefully... Yeah, your med's just gonna pop on you there. Using the scout is good here, flashing a bunch is not, because you don't know where they are. And now they've got a pretty high Uber advantage. And you're a little by yourself there, yeah. So that was just a bad Uber. Your med got scared because he was low health and it looked like they were pushing, but your Uber couldn't do anything. And it didn't seem like you knew where they were, so that's a pretty big problem. That's a good use of a sticky though. Yeah, that soldier's yours. You can just trap out all these guys. So there you go. The power of the demo. You do not want them to push, they shall not. That was good there. Oh, that soldier should have died. I guess there was a sniper and you're pushing on them? So here's another thing. If you're gonna leave somebody at last, ideally it would not be you. Yeah, granted, demo's pretty good, but they kind of need you to pressure them off of 2. So I usually just leave the roamer or a scout. Either will work, because they're not quite as good at forcing themselves in here and then keep making sure everyone goes away. So try and make sure that you're not the one watching last. It should be a soldier or a scout, because you're pretty essential for pushing. These guys up there are yours. I'd look for that scout. Oh, nice job. So ideally, unless you're going to try and deny them forwards, oh, well, now you have to stack. There you go. So somebody should have missed forward off of that, probably. At least that TTT scout. Also, you saw the det there, so that's good, but I would be suspicious of that cone. So, what I'd like to see here is you and your pocket are sort of fighting for heals there. And what should have happened is either just you or just the pocket would have peeked around that corner. And then you could have pushed them out without having to pop. But it looks like things are going to go okay. Oh, nice. Ah, the Demoman class. So yeah, that last push there could have been cleaner. You should just have one person rounding a choke corner at a time, because your medic can't effectively heal both of you, and so once you guys got lit enough, he had to just pop, and ideally you wouldn't have had to do that. If you get pressured too much, you just back up and bait things into your pocket, and then you push back again. Oh, yeah, you focused on the demo too long that time, and there was so much crap on the right side boxes that you could have just destroyed. Doctor! This is a fight that I would not suggest. Your med might lose his life for this. If you'd had 2 people, well, it is Pala. And your med's still alive. Ideally, he or she is telling you, oh. tried. The mid's still not gone down, but you're 2 down. Oh well, their demo's dead. You should get this. Oh, that scout should have stayed with you. Because you're pretty bad at that stuff. Oh, and that's gonna be GG, it looks like. Yep. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. So yeah, to finish that off, I would say the biggest things you need to work on are maybe as a team comms, because it seems like you're lost a few times as to where they are when presumably other people know where they are. Plan routes for all the spawns and forward spawns so that you can get from A to B quicker or more quickly, and work on your rollouts, because they were pretty bad, because that guy was going up top and was faster than you. And ideally, if you go the left way that you were, that's the fastest possible rollout. So, other than that, it seemed like you had a pretty decent idea of when to use your stickies and pipes. There were a couple times where I mentioned you should have just shot or reloaded pipes or stickies instead of pipes. But other than that, that's basically what I would work on after having watched this.